Have you ever felt like you're the only one doing something that makes sense, while everyone around you just doesn't get it? Imagine living in a world that has completely lost its way, a world filled with noise, chaos, and confusion, where it feels like nobody is listening to the voice of reason, the voice of truth. In a time just like that, there was one man who stood apart. His name was Noah. He lived in a generation that had turned its back on goodness, but Noah still listened. He maintained his connection, his faith, in a world that had forgotten how. One day, that quiet, persistent faith was met with a monumental instruction. God spoke to Noah with a message that would defy all logic at the time. He was told to build a massive ship, an ark, on dry land. And why? Because a flood was coming, a flood so great it would cover the entire earth. Now here's the crazy part. At that point, it's believed that rain as we know it had never even fallen. Noah was asked to prepare for a catastrophe that was completely unimaginable to everyone else. Can you picture the scene? Noah, with his sons, heading out every single day. The sound of hammers and saws echoing across the plains. They're measuring wood, shaping beams, and slowly, piece by piece, this gigantic structure begins to take shape under a clear sunny sky. What do you think the neighbors were doing? They weren't helping, that's for sure. They were laughing. They mocked him, called him a fool, an old man who had lost his mind. Building a boat in the middle of nowhere. Noah, have you seen the weather? Not a cloud in sight. Day after day, he faced their ridicule. Yet day after day, he kept building. He wasn't just building a boat out of wood and pitch. He was building an ark of hope on a foundation of faith. He was obeying a promise, even when he couldn't see the proof. His obedience wasn't a one-time decision. It was a daily commitment. Every single plank he laid was an act of trust. Every nail he hammered was a declaration of his belief. He chose to listen to that one voice of guidance over the loud, overwhelming chorus of doubt that surrounded him. He was building for a future he was warned about, not one he could see. While the world partied and mocked, Noah prepared. He wasn't just saving himself. He was creating a vessel of salvation for his family and for the future of all living creatures. Then the day came. The work was finished. The animals, in pairs, began to arrive, guided by an unseen hand, and boarded the ark. Noah and his family followed them inside, and the great door was sealed shut. For 7 more days, the world outside continued as it always had. The mockers probably pointed at the sealed ark and had their biggest laugh yet. Look at him, locked in his wooden box. They had no idea what was about to happen. And then it began, a single drop of rain, then another and another. The sky turned dark, and the floodgates of the heavens opened. The waters didn't just fall from the sky. They rose from the deep. The scoffers' laughter turned to screams of panic. The world they knew, the world built on disbelief, was washed away. But inside the ark, Noah and his family were safe. They were lifted up by the very waters that brought destruction, floating securely on the flood. His faith, which once looked like foolishness, had become their salvation. This story is about more than just a big boat and a lot of rain. It's a powerful lesson for our lives today. We all face storms, maybe not floods of water, but floods of anxiety, of uncertainty, of financial hardship, or relational turmoil. And just like in Noah's time, God gives us instructions, principles to live by, that can feel countercultural or illogical in the moment. He asks us to be kind when others are hateful, to be generous when we feel we have little, to have faith when everything around us screams to give up. Building your ark today means making choices of obedience when it's not popular. It's choosing integrity when no one is watching. It's forgiving someone who doesn't deserve it. It's spending time building your spiritual life when the world tells you to just chase pleasure. Each of these small acts of obedience is like another plank in your own ark. You are building a refuge for your future, preparing for storms you can't yet see. The obedience you practice today is what will keep you afloat when the floods of life inevitably come. Don't wait for the rain to start. Start building now. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that we hope will encourage you on your journey. We'll see you in the next video.